We are calling this April Fool's Day. No, this April 1st, 2026 special board meeting to order. Is there any revision to the agenda this evening? See, public comment. This is the appropriate place to make comments about an item not on the agenda, but within the board's jurisdiction. Each action item on the agenda has its own public comment period. Is there any public comment this evening? So we will move on to our discussion and action items, starting with A, which is interim superintendent discussion and possible action. So that is with me. After, and I think it was the articles in the newspaper and all over the news that we had a failed contract negotiation with Dr. Jenny Fee. And I think I said it in my statement, but also will say it was 100%. I believe our district could not have been more clear about what we could offer, and and I actually having the conversation with our search firm, they were 100% clear, and in conversations with Dr. Fee, she said they were 100% clear. So I don't, you hindsight of, getting yourself in this position, it seems like a second or third time, but we are fortunate in the sense that we have some wonderful people within our district. And so after a lot of discussion and we have decided that we would like to very happily have Lisa Bloom potentially step into that position and would like to enter contract negotiations with her on that. And so I will ask if there's any clarifying questions within any of us. Is there any public comment on this?
I'm curious if there will be a process similar to the other candidates, where the public can also engage with Ms. Bloom, teachers, other staff members, like we did with our 3 candidates that you interviewed.
As far as having, I don't foresee that.
Okay.
That's
just been a question I've been asked frequently this week.
I think that is within where we're at in the process. I don't foresee that happening. So, is there any other public comment? Okay. Back to the board for further discussion or a motion.
I think kind of speaking to that. I think a big difference is that this is an interim position as opposed to hiring for perpetuity.
Right.
A superintendent. And I think, like you just said, Elizabeth, we are so fortunate that we do have excellent leadership across our district. And this is the second time this has happened to us. With the housing prices being what they are and the cost of living being what it is very difficult to find somebody from outside to come in. And we're fortunate that we have great people here. So I personally feel really confident about Lisa's skills and abilities. In addition to feeling really confident about the team around her. I think that the people in this room, and not in this room, genuinely are so invested in the success of this district. And much like I think when Dave stepped into it, it's a team. It's Lisa, and it's a whole team of people who put kids first and are committed to our district. So I feel confident about this, grateful to everybody here for supporting Lisa, but overall supporting all of our children.
I would second everything that Katie just said. I would also add, I think Lisa brings a great depth of experience and a lot of the things that we were looking for and a lot of things the community said they wanted. She was a teacher, which was really important. She also was the president of the union, which I think also gives her a lot of just clarity when we go into negotiations if we need to do anything, and working with the union, she's been on that side of things. Obviously, her curriculum experience was also something that was very important. Being an instructional leader was one of the top marks for what we were looking for in our next superintendent. And Lisa obviously comes with those skills. And additionally, the district office experience, which is one of the things that was hard with some of the other candidates. They didn't have district office experience. That was very evident during their interview process. And it's an invaluable piece of the process of knowing how to think not just about one building, but about the umbrella of the entire district. And so I think Lisa is a great candidate to help continue to lead us. And I don't think it's just, she's been on with Dave and she knows, and she's worked closely with Dave, she's worked closely with all the administration. And so I think it's gonna be a great fit. And I'm very thankful that you're willing to step in and do this. I'm sure it was a big discussion in your house. So thank you. It definitely isn't easy.
When I first talked to Lisa just about this scenario, you get a sense of how people are, when the things someone says in response in a reactive way. And I think one of the biggest things she said was, I need and want the support of other we're a team, and so this has to be a team process, and I think that really stuck. The fact, again, that this isn't an interim position where it isn't, the plan is we do open the position again next year and have a process and then I think the big thing too is the timeline. It's like, I really think we want to get her in with Dave and start this process of the transition. And so those are some big things, but I didn't, in my discussions with Lisa, she had all the answers you'd hope someone would have when you offer them something like this. And so it was refreshing from my end. But.
Yeah, go ahead. I move we approve the interim superintendent position to Elisa Bloom.
I'll second it.
And pending contract.
Yes, pending
Yes,
contract.
yes,
Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
Putting that. I'm gonna twit.
For you.
All those in favor?
Here we go again.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you,
Thank
Lisa.
you. Can I share something before we move on? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Janice says yes, the money say
Yeah. Members of the board, thank you for this opportunity. Having served the Whitefish School District for the past 32 years, including 27 years as a teacher at Moldown, a term as the Whitefish Education Association president, and the last 5 years as the Director of Curriculum Assessment and Professional Development, I'm honored to serve as the interim superintendent for the 26-27 school year only. Our greatest resource is our people, from maintenance and food services to support personnel, coaches, educators, and administrators. I'm proud to be a member of such a dedicated team. My primary goal for the coming school year is to ensure our staff and families continue to feel supported through clear communication and consistent systems. Our students remain our top priority. I want to thank Dave Means for his guidance. We've been a strong team in the district office, and I've learned a great deal under his leadership. I also want to express my gratitude to the administrative team for their support. I wouldn't be here without them. Next year, I'm committed to letting my actions demonstrate my dedication to this district as I prepare to transition leadership to the next superintendent. I appreciate your support and look forward to our continued collaboration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll move on to B, which is our recommendations for hire with Mr. Burns.
We have a few positions for recommendation for hire for HR process. We recommend approval on the following positions.
That's fancy split screen in it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we have a position of a down playground supervisor position. See the name of the recommendation for hire there. And then we also have WHS English long-term substitute. And again, your condition for hire listed there is in front as well. Any question?
For the playground supervisor, that's just supervising the playground, not the supervisor of the playground personnel.
Correct.
Okay, I was just curious, I was just excited that there were 4 candidates or 4 applicants, at least
Yeah.
that's a good number of applicants.
Exactly.
For sure, but they're surprising.
That's a fun.
Yeah, that's great, that's awesome, thanks.
You have questions on it? Is there any public comment on this? Back to the board for further discussion or a motion.
I move we accept the applicants as presented.
I'll second that.
So moved by Jerry, seconded by Darcy, all in favor. Everyone.
Oh, I move we adjourn.
Second, moved by Darcy, seconded by Katie, all in favor.
Do you want
12
to say something?
minutes.
Nope.
Oh, you made ready motions.
Pre-voting.
Yeah. 12 minutes.
Oh, is this a record?
Nice. Then in 12 minutes.
What?